The festering decay of a forgotten town oozes from every corner, where overflowing garbage and graffiti-scarred walls embody the very essence of neglect. Apathy hangs heavy in the air as the townsfolk shuffle through life, their spirits crushed beneath the weight of systemic corruption. In this cesspool of iniquity, law enforcement becomes a twisted parody, with officers turning a blind eye to the petty crimes that fester like open wounds. In the frigid embrace of the morgue, Eric's weary figure cuts a lonely silhouette against the dim, sterile backdrop, foreshadowing a tale of decay and neglect. Under the dim light, news of budget cuts strikes Eric like a chilling premonition, deepening the shadows that cling to the already beleaguered facility. Eric's voice cracks with bitter resignation as he softly questions, "This is just great. How are we supposed to maintain operations with even less resources?" Beneath the stark fluorescent lights of the morgue, Eric's weary face reflects the weight of his moral dilemma. Glimmering with wealth, the corpse's expensive jewelry and bulging wad of cash ignite a treacherous temptation in Eric's mind. A silent war rages within Eric as the crushing weight of the budget shortfall clashes with the haunting moral implications of his thoughts. On the precipice of darkness, Eric stands at a crossroads, contemplating the irreversible plunge into a world of moral compromise. Under the pawnshop's dim fluorescent lights, Eric furtively pushes a velvet pouch across the counter, its contents hinting at a dark secret. As Eric rationalizes his actions, each transaction pulls him deeper into an abyss he never foresaw, a necessary evil, he convinces himself. The pawnbroker, with eyes as shifty as rats, scrutinizes the jewelry, his gaze betraying a keen awareness of Eric's growing anxiety. The glint of the jewelry amidst the dimness accentuates the gravity of Eric's choices, each piece a silent testament to his descent. Weeks later, inside the chilling confines of the morgue, Eric callously plunders valuables from newly arrived bodies, his conscience numbed by routine. His focus narrows to the financial gain, each stolen trinket representing a step further into moral decay. In the grim silence, Eric hides his ill-gotten gains in a secret location, reinforcing his sinister pact with the shadows. Eric returns to his humble apartment, where subtle changes hint at a transformation. A new watch gleams on his wrist, a tangible symbol of his budding aspirations. The allure of a better life begins to consume him. He considers upgrading his living situation, a decision that could alter the course of his life. At a lavish restaurant, Eric revels in his affluence, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. His opulent display of wealth attracts the attention of corrupt police officers, their eyes gleaming with greed as they recognize him. The weight of his past at the morgue threatens to shatter the facade of his newfound luxury. In the sterile confines of the police station, two corrupt detectives cast menacing shadows over Eric, their greed palpable. Detective Johnson coldly asserts, "We know about your little operation, Eric, the money you've been making." Detective Smith sinisterly adds, "And we think it's only fair we get our cut. A little something for our silence." Detective Johnson tightens the noose with a chilling threat. "Refuse, and we'll make sure everyone knows exactly what you've been up to. Your little game will be over." Trapped and cornered, Eric's inner monologue echoes, "I'm trapped. There's no way out of this." In the dim alley, long shadows dance ominously as three gangsters corner Eric, their eyes like chips of ice. Slash's oily voice drips with false flattery as he says, "Eric, we know about your activities. Smart kid, making a name for yourself." Blade's ominous warning hangs heavy in the air as he growls, "Street's a dangerous place. You need protection. Good protection." Thing sweetens the deal with a thinly veiled threat. "For a price, of course. Think of it as an investment in your future, a long and prosperous future." Eric's voice trembles as he asks, "What kind of protection?" Slash seals Eric's fate with a chilling promise, "The kind that keeps the cops off your back and the other gangs away from your stash." In the frigid heart of the morgue, sweat glistens on Eric's brow as he desperately seeks a way out from his icy confines. The oppressive weight of heavy steel doors and barred windows crushes Eric, sealing his fate in a chilling realization. In a moment of grim acceptance, Eric's fleeting thoughts of escape yield to the haunting certainty that his hunters will find him, no matter where he runs. A flicker of defiance ignites in Eric's eyes as a perilous plan begins to take shape, a desperate gamble against his pursuers. Under the cloak of night, Eric orchestrates a clandestine rendezvous at an abandoned warehouse, his actions sharp with purpose. He envisions the convergence of corrupt cops and ruthless gangsters, drawn by the irresistible lure of a king's ransom. Beneath the deceptive promise, a cunning scheme simmers. To ignite a war between them, a desperate gamble for freedom. In a whirlwind of calculated chaos, Eric plans to vanish, slipping through the cracks to reclaim his stolen life. Under the veil of night, a corrupt town street becomes a stage for a violent ballet as gunfire rips through the air. Amidst the storm of bullets and chaos, Eric, his face a mask of grim determination, seizes his chance. Like a phantom, Eric dissolves into the inky shadows, leaving behind the carnage and the ghosts of his former life. The corrupt town recedes into the distance. A haunting monument to a past Eric is desperate to escape.